In today's video, I'm going to show you how to securely attach your camera strap to your camera. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be quite basic. I'm going to show you how you attach a camera strap to a camera safely and securely. Now, although this is a basic thing, a lot of photographers, particularly beginner photographers, do seem to struggle with this. So today I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can do this. The first one's going to be the traditional method of attaching it. This is what most camera manufacturers suggest. The second one's going to be a slight modification of that method. And then the third one's going to be my preferred method of attaching it. And same as other photographers that I work with, they all do it the third way that I'm going to show you because it's got some benefits to it, but we'll get to that later in the video. So when you buy a camera, typically what you have is the camera strap is supplied like this. So it's already assembled. That's what I mean by that is these bits here are already assembled, but it's not attached to the camera itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the first method, which is again, it doesn't matter what manufacturer or what kind of camera you've got, they all follow the same method. So a lot of people struggle with actually pulling these things apart. It's actually quite easy once you get used to it. And I would recommend that you do one side at a time, so that when we're putting it back together, you've got another that is still assembled that you can use as a reference if you lose your way. But in order to pull these things apart, and I'll just show you for a second, what you have on the strap is you've got these 2 bits there's a loop and a locking mechanism. This is the one that's important. This is the one that's holding or locking the strap onto the camera. This one here is just to tidy things up. But you need to disassemble this first. And in order to do that, a lot of people struggle with pulling or getting this clip off. The easiest way to do this is just grab all of the straps, okay? So that you end up with this little shape that looks like a T, and then just bring that down, okay? When you do, then you can just slide it down. When you do, the inside loop of this, because this is a double loop in there, the inside will come loose, and then it's really easy to just pull it through the locking mechanism like so, okay? And then what you have is this other little loop, and that's just a little tidy up loop. We're going to pull through there, and that is what it looks like when it's disassembled, okay? You've got this little bit here. You need to be careful with this one. Easy to lose, okay? Because it's not attached there, and it can just fall out and you can misplace it. Now, when you attach this to the camera, you need to ensure, let me just grab this, is that the camera, this is a Canon one, it's got a padded side on the bottom. You need to make sure that you've got this lined up nicely so that there's no twists like so, because that's going to annoy you, okay? So just make sure that it's all nice and straight, okay? And then what you do is on the camera, you've got to have this mounting point on either side. On some cameras, it does look a little bit different. They look like this little triangular paper clips, but the process is going to be exactly the same. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the, so we've got the strap there, we're going to go through the outside of the camera, okay? And then once we're through there, we've got this little plastic loop, we're going to go through that as well, okay? So there, and then we're just going to pull this down all the way. That just keeps it nice and tidy in there. And now we need to have a little bit of slack, introduce a little bit of slack onto the locking clip. And all you're going to do now is, if you can see, let me turn this around so it's better for you to see. We're going to follow the same path that this bit of strap is taking. So we're going to go through inside, we're going to go through that inside clip, okay? And again, there's 2 bits in there that you can go through. So we're going to go follow exactly what this strap is doing. They're the one that's already there. We're going to go through the other one out, okay? And that's what it looks like. Hopefully you can see that. Just going to pull that tight. Okay, and now the strap is attached to the camera. Okay, so this is what most camera manufacturers suggest that you do, and it's fine. It's very, very secure. The issue that I've got with this is this. I think that looks really, really untidy. So let me disassemble this now, and I'll show you a different way where you can tidy that up a little bit, and it's just going to look a lot nicer. Okay, so this is the second method, and it's very similar to the first one. It's just with one minor little change. So let's start again. So the strap is disassembled. We're going to go through the outside of the camera, just like we did before. Okay, and then from there, we're going to go into the little loop. Okay, so far exactly the same as before. Now, what I said before was when you loop this bit through here, we're going to follow the same path. That's what we did the last time. We're going to do the complete opposite. We're going to go in the other direction. So we're going to go through this side. Okay, we're going to go through this side, and we're going to come out the other side. All right, which is the opposite of what this strap here is doing. So we're going to go through there, and then we're going to go through the outside. Okay, and that's through there. We're going to pull everything tight, and now what you have exactly the same as before, but you don't have that nagging little bit there just hanging in there that just looks untidy. It's just as strong as before, if not stronger, because you're actually introducing another sort of twist, because you're going opposite to what the other strap is going. But again, very secure and just a lot tidier. And so that if you're going to use just the strap on its own and to attach to the camera, this is what I would recommend. And as somebody pointed out to me before, you know what, this is going to get the attention of other photographers. They're going to want to know how you got your strap onto the camera so tidy. So you probably will get asked about that. So let me disassemble this now again, and I'm going to show you my preferred method of attaching this that I think is way better than any of this other stuff. So this is the third one, and my preferred method of attaching the camera strap onto the camera because it's got some benefits over the other two methods that I showed you earlier. Primarily, if I want to take off the strap really quickly, it takes a long time to do it if you are just using this mechanism here. So you're probably looking about a minute to take it off, and then if you have to put it back on, then it's probably about another minute. And so there are scenarios, for example, if you're out shooting landscape photos and you've got your camera on a tripod and it's a little bit breezy, then you're going to have this camera strap just flapping around, and that's going to introduce vibrations into your setup, which you don't want, because it's going to you're going to end up with some blurry images, and your images is just not going to be as sharp as possible because vibrations will cause blurriness. So there are situations where you may want to take the strap off the camera, and like I said, with the other two methods, it just takes a long time. So and a full disclaimer here, I'm going to show you a product that I use in order to clip the strap onto the camera and then just unclip it off again. And that is a product by a company called Peak Designs. And what they have is an elegant solution to this problem. It's made up of these two little clips that you attach one end to the camera and one end to the strap. So in fact, let's just show you how this works. You attach the clip or the strap onto the clip, if you like, just like you attach it when you're attaching it to the camera. So we're going to go through. It's got, like you can see, this little slot, which looks exactly like that one there. So we're just going to attach this here, and you only do this once, obviously. Okay, and let's just go in there, and then we're going to, again, like before, we're going to go through the loop. Okay, so what you end up with is this here. Okay, so that's at the end of your camera strap. Then on the camera itself, you've got this little mounting mechanisms, or little mounting points, if you like, or discs. Again, we're going to just go through the outside, and these just simply loop onto the camera. So it's very easy to attach, and you might have seen these before and wondered what they are. And now, in order to attach the strap onto the camera, it's very simple. You just fit the disc through there, and it's locked in, and that's now really, really secure. Now, if you want to remove it, all you got to do is push into the disc and pull back, and that's off again. So again, very, very simple to attach it or to remove it. Now, If you are interested in this, by the way, there's going to be a link in the description to this very specific version that I'm using. There's different versions. These ones here are very strong. I think this is the latest version, and these hold up to 90 kilograms, which I think is about 190, 200 odd pounds or thereabouts. So they're very, very secure, and that's each one as well. So you have one of these at either side of the camera, obviously. And but I think the kit comes with four of these, so 2 sets. So you can actually, if you've got a favorite strap that you like to use, you could just attach, like I've done. I've got every single camera that I've got actually has a set of these, and then I use this specific strap, which I find really comfortable, and I just move it from one camera to the next. So these are inexpensive, but I think definitely worth the money if you want to have a mechanism where you can just remove the strap and just attach it really, really quickly. But again, it is a third-party product, so if you don't want to buy anything, there's nothing wrong with using the other 2 methods that I showed you before. But if you are looking to remove or add or attach the strap, I think you'll find that this is just a much better and a much more elegant way of doing it. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today. Hopefully that's helped you. If you have any questions though, make sure that you leave them in the comment section below, because that's the best place to get in touch with me. But if you prefer, you can reach me through any of the usual social media platforms, and you're going to find all the links to those in the description. If you like this video, if I could ask you for a favor and click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do, because I make videos like this every week to help you with your photography. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those, click the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I upload a new video. So that's everything that I've got for you today. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.